Before burgers took over America, before fast food erased local flavor, there were sandwiches so famous, workers crossed entire cities just to eat them. But today, most Americans have never even heard their names. Restaurants disappeared, recipes vanished, and some sandwiches died with the people who made them. These were not luxury meals. They were survival food. Factory lunches, railroad dinners, street corner legends wrapped in paper and grease. Hot bread, cheap meat, mustard, smoke, and hunger. For millions of working-class Americans, these forgotten sandwiches were part of everyday life. But as the decades passed, America changed. Old diners closed, immigrant neighborhoods disappeared, and the flavors that once filled entire streets with steam and sizzling butter slowly faded into history.
In 1887, New York City, immigrant workers survived on giant handmade sandwiches before sunrise. Hot bread, salted meat, and steam rising through the cold morning streets. In 1891 Chicago, hot roast beef sandwiches fueled the brutal stockyard industry. Steam, smoke, and sizzling beef filled the cold factory mornings. Workers carried handmade sandwiches through growing city streets. Fresh bread, smoked meat, mustard, wrapped in paper stained with grease. Simple meals made for long hours under the California sun. Streetcars rattled past crowded markets, while factory workers and laborers ate quickly before returning to work. Today, most of these forgotten sandwiches have disappeared from American history. In 1901 Philadelphia, sandwich bread recipes passed through generations of immigrant families. Before sunrise, small bakeries filled crowded streets with the smell of fresh bread and melted butter. Mothers, fathers, and children worked side by side, creating simple handmade sandwiches for workers across the city. Cheap food, but deeply connected to family, survival, and tradition. Today, many of those recipes are slowly disappearing from history.
New Orleans dock workers survived long nights on hot seafood sandwiches. In Detroit, sandwiches became the fuel of America's industrial workforce. St. Louis delis transformed sandwiches into legendary American meals. During World War I, fish sandwiches fed thousands of exhausted laborers. In San Francisco, immigrant families created uniquely American sandwich traditions. Pittsburgh workers needed heavy meals strong enough to survive steel mill life. In Atlanta, sandwiches blended Southern comfort with survival cooking. During the Great Depression, sandwiches kept struggling American families alive. Kansas City barbecue sandwiches became symbols of working-class America. Millions of homemade sandwiches were packed before dawn every day.